Wow. Wow. Guys, man, I need to share something with you. It is amazing. Real, real life testimony right now, okay? I was over here at Walmart and something, something crazy happened. Well, as you know, my wife and I have announced that we are pregnant and we just made it now known publicly yesterday. And we got to share the news publicly for the first time at Young Adults. And on our way home, our car started acting up big time. Like it was stalling like crazy. It wasn't shifting gears properly. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? So today, come to find out, I'm losing oil, or the car is burning up oil a lot. So um, my mechanic tells me that I need to take it to my to Kia. So I call up Kia and I tell them, look, I'm being told that my car is burning up oil like crazy. It's still under warranty. When can you schedule me in to bring my car? So they give me a date and they tell me, look, all right, you can come in on such and such date, but I need you to bring me proof that you got an oil change. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I keep these receipts. And I went home and I could not find this thing. I could not find this thing. I'm like, all right. I usually go out and get the oil changes, but the last one was done by my wife. So she couldn't remember where the receipt was put either. And long story short, we couldn't find it. We call up Walmart, which is where I'm at now. And that's where I got the oil change last time, where she got it. So they tell me that they could possibly look it up and maybe reprint the invoice for me so I could show it as proof. And I tell you, man, I get here and the lady could not find the receipt. They look it up by phone number, and it's the only way they do it, and they could not find it. They couldn't find it under her number. They couldn't find it under my number, Chloe's number, our house number, nothing. And I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like, all right. I called my wife, and I'm like, babe, you sure you got it here? And she's like, yeah, I remember. I'm not crazy. I was here. So I look up the bank statement real quick on my phone through my mobile app, and I see, and I look up transactions for Walmart, and she tells me, yeah, I went in July, blah, blah, blah. I look it up, find the transaction, and I'm like, all right, we were obviously here, and they got to do something about this. So they told me to go to customer service. I go to customer service, and I get this wonderful lady that's helping me out. She was so kind, so patient, and she's like, all right, look, I could look it up, but I need to know this and this information. So I had to call Mel up real quick and get that information. So we got the information. I'm giving it to this woman, and again, so patient, so kind and bubbly. She goes to look it up. I was having issues looking it up, then finds it, is super excited about finding the receipt, and she prints it out for me. But here's the thing: it was just a copy of the the actual like receipt, just the little fiber copy thing. It's not detailed. I needed like a copy of the invoice, right? So I'm like, hun, I don't know if this is good enough. And she goes on to say, okay, look, I'm gonna walk with you to the auto department and we're gonna try to get this thing. So this lady walks with me, right? And as she's walking with me, I'm like, all right, I gotta get your name because like you're just so cool. Like I thank you so much for helping me. She tells me her name is Grace. And I'm like, Grace, oh my goodness, look at the favor of God right now, right? And I'm just like, okay, all right, Lord, I'm believing you're showing me something here. So we get there. Again, she goes to the same woman I went to originally. The woman could not find the invoice. So the woman goes and calls her manager over. The manager's like, come on, we could look this up, no problem. He couldn't find it. So he's looking up all the different phone numbers, and within maybe 3 minutes, he decides to search for my wife's phone number again, and he finds it. It just appears. I, like it just appears. What that tells me? My wife told me, the devil's a liar. It's there, all right. It's there. The promises of God are there. We can't see it with our natural eyes, but in the spirit realm, it is there. We just can't see it. And what's faith all about? Faith is the substance of all things hoped for the evidence of the things not seen. So I didn't see it, but I knew by God's grace, who walked with me to go get that thing, I knew that it was going to happen. I was sitting there praying, and I'm like, Lord, you're showing me something here. And boom, I got that thing. I got it. So I'm going to go to Kia, and I'm going to shove this in their face because I need a new motor. So pray with me. Pray for me. Pray for us. We need this motor replaced because it is under warranty. All right? So I hope you're blessed by that because I am, and I'm going to go pick up my wife and go celebrate and feed her and the baby. Yes! All right. Love you guys. God bless. Peace.